Welcome back, everyone. Episode 29.
I believe so. Yep,
Episode 29 on the pod today. And today, first, I want to, read a tweet, that I thought would be we thought would be a really interesting thing to talk about because, low key, could be set the tone for the next two Marvel movies. So the tweet, I want to cite my sources so people don't come at me.
Right. Yeah.
So the Twitter account updates for Marvel says Tom Holland, Spider-Man, is a villain in Avengers Doomsday, which is the first one, or Secret Wars. No, well, Doomsday is the first one. So he's a villain in Doomsday, and then he'll end up being a hero in
Secret Wars. Okay.
So Tom Holland's gonna be Venom.
Damn.
That's really what it is. Tom Holland's gonna be Venom. And we will see him in that black suit Spider-Man, which is, we saw with Toby. But I didn't it looked cool. That job when we was kids. And
for sure.
That was peak. But looking back on the storyline, it was rushed because they kind of threw three villains in one movie. Sandman was really good, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Toby was good, but I didn't really love. I like Venom because obviously we see Venom and Venom and Spider-Man are at least when we were kids, I thought Venom was Spider-Man's biggest villain. Not Green Goblin.
Yeah, definitely.
So seeing that when we was kids, it was obviously really good. But now looking back at it, it was good, but it was rushed. They threw the Venom symbiote in the final half of the movie, and it was just because I read something that said what's his name, Sam Raimi, the director, he just wanted Sandman to be the villain, and basically Marvel pressured him. He's like, no, you need to throw Venom in there, and you got to throw Green Goblin, Harry Osborn in it.
Wow. So, yeah. Like you said with Venom, you're saying how you like Venom because you think he's the bigger villain. He's a bigger villain than Green Goblin and the Spider-Man.
No, I don't. Yeah, no.
But if you really think about it, Venom being a bigger villain to Spider-Man than Green Goblin, I feel like it's kind of like a metaphor. Because would you rather be at war with the world and at peace with yourself, or be at war with yourself? You know what I'm saying? And be peace with the world. So when he has on the Venom symbiote, he's at war with himself in his mind. He's trying to fight off that evil side of him. But then when he fighting Green Goblin, he's at peace with himself, but he at war with him. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope, and I can see why he'd be the bigger villain because no one would want to be at war with themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And Spider-Man be pulling his punches.
Exactly.
So as Venom, he doesn't pull his punches.
Nah.
So we see the full strength of Peter Parker. I just wanted to get this out of here. Man, Marvel needs to cut the whole Venom as an anti-hero. No. Make him
Venom, a villain, bro. That's what he is.
Make him a cold-hearted villain. Don't make him just eat the bad guy's head. No. Have Venom. Venom is a threat to society.
Right.
He's an alien symbiote. I'm not saying all aliens are bad or whatever, but he is a dangerous symbiote. Whoever, he can't. I think that's so lame. That's we always trying to make villains into anti-heroes, and it works sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It works with Loki. It works with Magneto. Bro, Venom is a blood a blood sucking
bloodthirsty. I think
bloodthirsty villain monster.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Make him like that.
Yeah, and when he attaches to somebody, that's what he turns them into. You know what I'm saying? So
he enhances the properties of that person. So obviously when he's Eddie Brock hates Spider-Man. So that's why when Eddie Brock gets the symbiote, he's like, I want to kill Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. So it's great. In Venom or in Spider-Man 3, when he become Venom, or fuck that, in Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man is gonna become Venom. You think that Venom symbiote gonna attach to every other character?
Yeah. So we are gonna see. I think we're gonna see Venom on Hulk. We're gonna see Venom on Wolverine. We're gonna see Venom on Deadpool.
That'd be
guarantee
crazy.
you we'll see Venom Deadpool.
But
at one
hey,
point.
if we do see that, I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work on Deadpool.
No, it's just I think he'll just be. It obviously Venom enhances it. He gonna be even more annoying and talking smack. Like it's only gonna and he's stronger, so it's gonna be like he gonna be more.
Venom probably not even gonna be able to handle Deadpool. He gonna be like, man, get me off of this nigga. Get me
off
of this nigga. Venom probably be on him for like a few minutes and be like, nah, ain't no way.
Low key, I could see that.
Yeah, that'd be raw if they wrote that in there.
If like he hopped on Deadpool, he's like, nah, I can't even. I can't even do it. Bro.
Nah. That'd be wild, man. And they got to do him right. They got to do Venom right in this movie.
So obviously we seen at the I don't know if it was Venom 2 or it was No Way Home. I think it was No Way Home. So obviously at the No Way Home, we see like the multiverse kind of collapse, since everyone who knows Spider-Man is Peter Parker kind of like it was going into the main one, and basically it was all coming in. Then Doctor Strange did the spell that everyone will forget Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Right.
Or everyone will forget who Peter Parker even is. And so we see Venom like hopping in for a second, and like he's looking at the screen where Mysterio, in Far From Home, Mysterio was like, everyone, Peter Parker is Spider-Man, he's a villain. So he made Peter Parker look like a villain.
Did that ever happen in the comics?
I'm sure. I'm not.
Probably.
I'm sure it did.
I won't put it past him. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mysterio, a little sneaky guy.
Definitely.
Man, I think MCU Mysterio sucks, but that's a whole another video.
Mysterio got to be a billionaire.
Y'all made him a villain with no powers. This man's supposed to like control illusions, and y'all just have him have the Edith glasses. I think that's lame. That's a whole other movie. I'm a hater, but whatever. No, what I was saying is, and so we see Venom like looking at the screen, and like he's like we see Mysterio saying this, and Venom's like trying to like attract himself to Tom Holland. He's like reaching for him, like, or like the symbiote kind of like comes off Tom. Is so if we see Venom, Tom Hardy is gonna be in Doomsday, and I think Tom Hardy will like help him. Will be one of the reasons why like it comes off, or we will see like it'll come off Tom Hardy and like and it'll just choose Tom Holland. But there's also a Venom 3 coming out.
Yeah, I want to see that. Is that been released, like the date?
I bet it's this year, so they did drop the trailer.
Right, I saw the trailer, yeah. Man, it's going to be raw. I can't wait to see it. You saw he was like on a horse and shit?
Yeah,
that was cold.
That's why I'm thinking they finna like have him jump on different characters and stuff, so they kind of doing that.
Right. It's crazy because Venom is supposed to be on Tom Holland, Peter Parker. I wonder if Peter Parker ends up siding with RDJ, since he's gonna be Dr. Doom and that's like his little protege. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if they side together, since he's like, hold on, I recognize him. Is that Mr. Stark?
Yeah.
Mr. Stark? You know what I'm saying? So if Peter Parker ends up siding with RDJ, that's going to be a huge problem. That's going to be a problem. Doom and fucking Venom together?
I think they will. We will see them together as villains. But you want to know my biggest hot take?
What?
After like reading that tweet, Tom Holland as Venom will kill RDJ Doom. To show how powerful the Venom symbiote with Peter Parker is. Says, I'm of the belief that this isn't the real Doom.
Right, okay.
Even if Marvel can come out and say, RDJ is going to be Victor Von Doom. I don't think it's going to, I think he's still going to be an Iron Man variant. I think they're just saying this to say it. I think this one is going to kill Dr. Doom, not the God Emperor Doom that we're going to see later.
You think we're going to see God Emperor Doom?
We're going to see God Emperor Doom.
That is crazy, bro. And you already know who I want to play him. Killian, man. Cillian Murphy. That is going to be... He literally looks like him, too. So, like, you add that scar to his face.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, bro. It's going to get lit.
That's what I think. I would love to see that. Obviously, I don't think they will do that, but I would love to see it happen. You know,
hide the real Doctor Doom in the shadows when they
Yeah.
just putting it in front of y'all face like a puppet. That is, bro.
So I've been saying this. Use RDJ as just clout. Use him as clout.
Yeah,
You know,
it hype for the movie, and also it's like they can't. I feel like it's kind of like a struggle in the writers' room because they can't make this movie with the same type of plot as Infinity War because it's gonna get played out. Infinity War and Endgame, like where the whole world's at risk and the villain wins, and then they come back and reverse time and shit. Like they can't do that, you know.
It would be too boring.
Exactly, it can't get repetitive, so they gonna have to pull some tricks out the bag. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have some tricks up their sleeve, and I feel like they're gonna really fool us as fans and write this in a whole different perspective. So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I can stand by that.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be dope, and like Doctor Doom's such like a dope character that y'all deserve to make him look just as powerful as y'all made Thanos look. Because they did Thanos really good, but as you was just saying, we don't want the same story
right now
copy pasted with
Exactly.
different villains. That's not going to scratch my itch if you get what
Right.
I'm saying.
Exactly. Make them feel like they won,
Yeah.
and then release the actual real Doctor Doom.
Exactly. I think that'd be perfect. That first full movie, man, give it to have RDJ, you know, and have RDJ kill some people.
Right, yeah.
So like, I'm not saying this RDJ is like a scrub or this version of Doom is a scrub. No, he's still a demon, but like, he's just not. He's not Killian or whoever
Facts.
it may be who they cast as Doom. But I don't know. I think it's sweet. I think the only thing I don't like about this tweet says I'm down for Venom, but Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be released between Doomsday and Secret War. So the events of Doomsday will already have happened before Spider-Man 4.
Oh wow.
And I wanted Spider-Man, and I know a lot of people did. Just looking on Twitter and stuff, a lot of people wanted Spider-Man 4 to be a grounded movie. So like him fighting street level villains. Like they introduced Scorpion back in Spider-Man 1, or Tom Holland Spider-Man. We haven't seen Scorpion since.
Right.
Like y'all just introduced Kingpin. Have like Kingpin working in the shadows. Have it be like a New York street level film rather than because the last one was just crazy. Obviously, you know, I like seeing all those old villains, and I could give you my take on No Way Home, but that would take 30 minutes. I think that movie it's overrated. I love the cameos, but the story don't make sense.
Okay.
So, but it's like we haven't gotten that grounded Tom Holland Spider-Man, which like people were excited about.
Right.
And now, well, he's finna be Venom, which like is dope. But maybe I don't know.
It's crazy because if they're gonna do Doctor Doom, they gonna have to the movie gonna have to focus on him for the first hour a bit, because we can't just come out and be like, here's Doctor Doom.
Right.
It's gonna have to show a little bit of backstory and how he became Doom and why he is who he is today, you know. And they're gonna have to explain why Robert Downey Jr. is him. Why is Tony Stark? How did Tony Stark even become a variant of him? You can't just throw him in there.
They'll need to do it in a smart way.
Exactly.
And you can't do that by just throwing him in.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they probably already thought of it already. Honestly, they're not going. Yeah, they're not just going. Hey, what do you think about this? Because we thought about this idea and having them do this, and you know, so they had to present it to him in a certain way where he thinks, oh yeah, that would be fire. I'll come back for that.
I've been saying this. I don't think he would return if he didn't think like the script was good enough for him to return.
Mm-hmm.
He's got enough money. Like yeah, I'm sure they're throwing a bag at him, but he's got enough money. He doesn't like. He's doing this because he loves Marvel, I feel like. He didn't need to be Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Everyone already knows him as the MCU.
Literally,
right. He is Mr. MCU. Everything the MCU courses through him. So I don't think he would come back unless it's like a perfect script. So I'm hoping this will be a perfect script.
Yeah, me too, man. It's gonna be fire to see. Now we gotta make a whole nother video about this, but what do we think gonna happen in Secret Wars? We ain't gotta talk about that right now, but man, Secret Wars, bro. There's so many ways they could play it. Oh my gosh. So wait, Doomsday coming out in 2026?
I think so.
Okay.
Because next year is Fantastic Four, then the next year is Doomsday, then the next year is Secret Wars.
So how many movies they gonna roll out next year? Because this year wasn't really shit.
Yeah, it was none. So they got Fantastic Four, and I'm sure there'll be a couple other movies. I'm sure Shang-Chi will get a second movie. Oh, Captain America is going to be next year.
They recast. Oh no, obviously not. They got
Captain America will be next year. The Thunderbolts I think will be next year, where they fight Sentry. Yes, and yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a weird movie because like they got all these like C-list villains, like they're like rounding up. So like Abomination, Red Guardian, not Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, but the other one, the blonde one. You remember her? Florence Pugh. She was in Black Widow.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But so another Black Widow. You remember? Have you seen Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah.
Do you remember Ghost, the one who could phase?
Oh yeah.
Her. So basically, they like getting a bunch of like villains. Honestly, we don't really care about but they're on the Thunderbolts in the comics. So like they're being accurate, and basically they're all gonna fight Sentry, but it's like, how can they be Sentry?
They're not.
Unless y'all do double or like dumb Sentry down.
That's Marvel superhero. Superman.
So yeah.
That's Marvel Superman.
But that's being released next year. Yeah, and I'm not.
Hey man, if they bring Sentry into the MCU, who could you see playing Sentry?
Bro, if y'all really want to, man, put Henry Cavill.
Oh my mama, bro!
Like,
fuck the Cavalry. Let's see Henry Cavill Sentry game.
Superman, get that Superman clone.
Facts.
As y'all Superman. Since they don't want him as Superman, we want him as Superman.
We've seen plenty of actors play two different characters, like Chris Evans. Come on now,
yeah,
Ryan Reynolds.
Do you think he would do that? Would you think he would? So I know he's not gonna come back as DC Superman, but do you think he would do that? Be like, okay, I'm just gonna be a Superman clone.
It's a little different though. It's a little different, and they're gonna write him differently. They wrote Man of Steel as if Superman was like, it was such a dark movie. Superman's supposed to be Superman's supposed to be a bright character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Smiley
happy.
and he's supposed to be like the light, not the dark. So they wrote him as if it was a Batman movie or some shit. But this time it's gonna be a little different. You got different writers in the room and stuff. I really feel like Henry Cavill will be up to it, man. I don't think, cause think about this, bro. Yeah, you got him as a Cavalry, whatever. But Hugh Jackman, there's been like rumors that he wants to be. He wants to stay. He wants to be back in there. So if you want to leave Hugh Jackman in there,
I don't think he'll end up being Wolverine because, like, the same thing they do with Mr. Fantastic. They had John Krasinski do him in Doctor Strange. That everyone wanted John Krasinski to be Mr. Fantastic, and then it turns out when they're doing the casting, it's going to be Pedro Pascal. So I think that's the same thing that's going to happen. We don't see him. We saw him as Wolverine. Everyone's going to be like, oh, he's going to... But I feel like if he was already going to be in Wolverine, he wouldn't have taken a cameo.
Right, yep. They ain't going to do that.
He's just doing that to satisfy the fans. But no, I think next year... It's not going to be any, like, crazy movies, but it could be some. But in 2 years, bro, when we get Doomsday, it's going to be...
You were just leaving. That shit was cold as hell. He said, the Cavalry? Yeah. That's crazy.
But we're going to catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all go check out the recent videos that we got. Everything else that we got. More videos coming soon.